This video is going to show you how to create a conference in your Canvas from your courses. Now, the one thing that you have to know is, unfortunately, you have to create a conference for every course you teach. So I'm going to show you how. Of course, you're going to click on the course you want to create the conference from. This is just my dashboard, and it takes me to my courses. Remember the little book over here? As I scroll down, I look for conference, and I'm going to create a new conference. I'm going to push the gray-green button, which is the new conference, and this is what I get. So now that I know I have to create a conference for every single one of my courses, I am going to make sure that I label every one of these conferences so I know exactly what it is. This one, I'm going to label what it is. So let's say this is my physics class, and I teach it A1, okay? So the type is a big blue button. That's just what they call it. Most of the conferences are for 60 minutes, but you can change the time to whatever you want it to. This one, I'm going to allow for no time limit, just in case I'm not sure what's going to happen. In this description, I'm going to add in the description what the course is, and I'll show you why in a second, okay? And then I'm also going to add what time that conference is so that I know at a glance. Okay, so let's pretend this one's from 10 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. Okay, now I'm not going to uncheck this, and I'm not going to remove all course members. I am going to leave this blue check because it'll send an invite once I update this. So you'll get an invite and the student will get an invite. Okay, now it'll show up right here. Okay, I made one earlier that's already in progress. Let me end that one. You got to end the conference or else it'll stay in and then it'll be moved to your concluded conferences. So see, this is the email that I got saying that I have a conference. Okay, the students will also get the same email. Now, once that time comes, the 10:15 a.m. to the 10 to 10:15 a.m., that's where I put the time so I know in a glance what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and start that. Now, once I start the conference, that's it. It begins, okay? It'll end when I end it. Okay, so there's some checkpoints that you have to go through when you start a conference. First of all, you have to allow the microphone. You can also listen only, or you can join using your phone. I'm going to allow the microphone. And then it makes you do an echo test, I guess just a test for clarity or if there's feedback or whatever. So they ask you to speak. If you hear an echo, yes, I do.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, and it tells me I'm the only one in the conference. And that's basically how you create a conference. It's pretty easy. Oh, one more thing that I have to tell you. When you're done with the conference and you go to you have to end the meeting or it'll just continue to run. And that way the kids can't stay in it after you leave. So make sure you end the meeting. It'll give you a feedback thing. It'll be done. And if you go to your conference dashboard, you will notice, make sure you end it here too, because it still says it's in progress, and it'll move to your concluded conferences. That's it.